Hi there, guys. Welcome to another midweek outlook. I'm your host, CADJPY. I'm just going to be taking you through some trades that I've been looking at this week. Of course, with the elections going on, things are a little bit hectic right now. So just kind of sitting on the fence, just watching how it's going, seeing how we can capitalize on this massive opportunity that is about to embark on us. So with that said, let's get straight into the charts, okay? The first thing I want to get into, okay, is oil. I've been just monitoring this briefly. Of course, this is a lot more fundamentally driven. So this is going to be, you know, what happens in the world. For example, the UK goes into lockdown as of midnight tonight. So for the demand for oil, the demand for petrol, for example, has just diminished to zero. There will be hardly anyone in the petrol stations. I'm aware that the schools and the things like that are still open, but the demand has dropped for it, which means the price would have to drop for it. There's no point trying to sell it at the price it's at now when the demand is pretty much nothing. Okay, so we are expecting this to drop. Okay, with the UK lockdown, just off that information alone should be enough to see oil take a big plummet. Okay, so just looking at the chart, I'm looking at this area here of imbalance. Two things I'm looking at that are standing out to me is the fact that the $40 mark is right there in the middle of that. And of course, that big imbalance where it looks like I can see where the market makers have last been with their price action. I can kind of see that they've done something here and then they've moved away from this area. So I'm expecting this to get taken out. Okay, it may not reach the 40 mark. It may go to 39.50 and play off this area here, but it's that imbalance and the 40 level that's going to make me feel confident to capture that sell. So just remain in the Discord, keep an eye on that. And I'll be posting the updates for the rest of the week. Now, with that being said, I'm going to take you to another one, which is the UK 100. Okay, this is something that is new to me. This is something that I've just recently started monitoring properly. And again, it looks quite clean to me. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about this daily structure that we're looking at. It's very bearish. It's making lower lows and lower highs. So now I'm just plotting on where I can pretty much guarantee that there's been some last, you know, where the market makers were last seen. And of course, price is now shooting towards this area around the 5979 level. I just want to see this area get touched into where my green zone is. And again, it will be another sell to see that continue with the drop down. So again, just keep an eye on M2. That's the UK 100 and oil. And I'll be updating later in the video with the currencies. Okay, guys, I'll just be very brief with this part. This is our YouTube channel, the Lit Capital YouTube channel. Okay, so for you to maximize all the potential in here, I just want you to click on the logo, and in our playlist section, you will find the Lit Tips, which are some very useful videos in there. But for anyone that's looking to get started into Forex, there's a beginner's guide to Forex here, okay? Totally free on our channel. And it just basically gives you a little brief introduction of how the trading works, not our methods, but just in general how trading works, okay? So be sure to check that out, guys. And of course, our website, www.litcapital.co.uk. We have a Discord channel where we post our chart ideas, our midweek outlooks, our Sunday setups, loads of tips, mindset, loads of things to help you with your trading, okay? So if you would like access to that, hit our website up. That's litcapital.co.uk. Check out this drop-down box and it will give you all the information to help you get into the Discord, okay? Okay, guys, with that said, I just want to take you through my usual pairs that we usually look at, how they've been getting on. I'm going to start with a CADJPY. I've been watching this, how it drops down and comes back towards the area. And again, we've had another move come down, make a new low, and we're just pulling back up now. I'd like to see this 80 level, the 80, 8,500 mark, somewhere in this range. I want to see price struggling. I want to see it do this, hit an area, show me a wick, preferably on a daily candle or a 4-hour. And then we can start to expect that energy to the downside, okay? So just keeping an eye on that 80 mark. That's going to be the key for me. I want to see that get hit. And then from there, I'll be monitoring on the lower time frames just to see if it's going to be worth taking the trade and where we can catch the best entry. Now, the pound Aussie, I'm going to move on to the pound Aussie. This is I called this in the Discord the other day. This was in the charts channel. We was mentioning about the sell from the 183 level. That came very nicely and it's dropping down and it's now coming towards the 181 level. Okay, so I'm focusing on this area here on the 181. I want to see price start to react, start to show me some strength here. Now, of course, with the fundamental side of this, The pound, the UK, is going into a 4-week lockdown tomorrow. So I'm not too sure on how strong the pound is going to be. Okay. That will give the Aussie the incentive to possibly come all the way down here, which is not what I want to see. Okay. So kind of letting this one come to me a bit more. This is a tough week to trade. Okay. With the elections going on and all the stuff that's going on in the world at the moment, the 4-week lockdown in the UK, it's just let it come to you. Don't chase price. Okay. And last but not least, I'm just going to take a look at this euro pound. Okay. If I'm right about what I just said with the pound not doing so well, not performing well, then the euro should gain some strength against the pound. This is the area that I'm looking at on the daily. So I've just seen this big push up and it's just retracing, walking down slowly. And again, I'll be focusing on the 89 level, 89,500. I want to see price struggle around here for a big push to the upside. Okay. Guys, that's all from me this week. That's my charts. I've shown you a few things. Be careful. Be wary of the election, of the UK lockdown. Let's let price come to us, and then we'll be able to catch some good opportunities. Guys, I've been Lit Cap Ads, and remember, every day is money day.